y'all, I had messages from here and I had messages from the other one.
My kids are saying that you've been bullying them, that your kids have been bullying them for years. They've been doing this for years.
If A equals B and B equals C, that means A equals C, right? I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, I'm just asking. Hey, tell them hold the pull up. Hey y'all, it's your girl Kai and I'm back with another video. So for this story time, you guys, I will be telling you about the most awaited video, most anticipated, long awaited video. The time that I got into a fight. I'm not proud about it. Which may be hard to believe judging by my reaction. I'm not proud about it, not excited, not none of that. Because y'all, I never thought like I would be tussling like quick little, you know. Before, like when I was in high school, like I never got in a fight when I was in school. Like I was just never that girl. I'm pretty easy to get along with if I do say so myself. I don't think like it wasn't too many people that didn't like me or anything like that. Like it was never, I never had a problem with anybody. Nobody ever had a problem with me. Like maybe it was like a couple people that had a problem with me. One of them being the girl that I ended up fighting. And like another girl, maybe because her like, one girl didn't like me because her boyfriend liked me. Like something like that. Like, you know, like I never really had a problem with nobody, but nobody was trying to fight me though. But y'all, let's get into it. Oh, and before I start, I just wanna, you know, let you guys know, unfortunately this video will have to be broken up into 2 parts because it's very long. Like the backstory itself is like one video's worth, so you guys could understand how we got to the point of knucking and bucking. But yeah, let's get into it. So the girl that I fought, we're gonna call her Goofy. The name is fitting. So it's a couple people involved in this story. I'll just give them names as we go because I really don't even know like how I'm gonna, you know, do it. I recorded this video once before, way back when, but because of, you know, other things, I was like, let me just delete that and redo it, make it a little more fresher, make it a little more organized. And now that like anything legally that could be like brought up is like over with, I can finally give you guys the story. So here we are. So yeah, so we're gonna start with high school. So me and the girl, disclaimer, me and the girl did not fight, not disclaimer, but like heads up, me and the girl did not fight until after I graduated high school, when I was in college. So you could, like, if it started in high school, you could pretty much assume that like there's years of history, right? Okay, cool. So this started in high school and like, what grade was this? I want to say my 11th grade year. My 11th grade year in high school, because I'm 2 grades ahead of my sister who also is involved in this story, and she was in 9th grade. So we both went to the same high school, obviously. And I had already been knowing who this girl was. Goofy, I already knew who she was because like we had been in school already together for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? Like 2 going on 3 years. So I already knew who she was. Didn't have an issue with the girl, didn't know the girl. She's actually cousins with one of my homegirls, but like, I mean, I didn't know her to have an issue with her. Like I said, I didn't really have an issue with nobody. So my sister comes to the school or whatever, and my sister is like one of those people that's like goes to bat for her friends. Basically, like she's that friend that's like, you know, I've been talking to my friend crazy. Like she gonna fight her friend battles, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. So, you know, love her to life, love her to death. But her friends basically got her in some shit. That's what I'm trying to say. So she kind of got like involved with like this friend group beef kind of thing, toboggle, whatever, whatnot. That kind of went on for like however long that went on. And the reason this even involves Goofy and myself is because Goofy's little sister was part of the friend group that my little sister was like going back and forth with, basically. So that's how they got roped in. Mind you, my sister wasn't even involved in it originally. She got brought into it because she was part of the friend group. So she wasn't like the initial person that like the beef was directed towards, but like, you know, by association she got brought in. So that's how that went. So when she gets brought in, I'm just like, you know, like, you know, don't deal with that, whatever. It's not even your battle to fight. Like, they're not even gonna do nothing with the rules, real petty. Like, you know, there's a lot of Instagram whatnot going on, right? You like, you know how the kids be doing, how the kids do. So, once my sister got brought into it, it's kind of like when Goofy was introduced to the plot of it all. Because before Goofy got brought into it, I never knew anything about anything, basically, right? Okay, cool. So my sister comes to me one day and she's like, she's telling me about the situation. She's like, and Goofy's little sister, well, I gotta give her a name because I can't even say it like that. We're gonna call her, I was gonna say Thought, but Thought is fitting. But I feel like it's a little ghetto, so let me figure it out.
2,000 years later.
We're gonna call her Tipton for like London Tipton because she's little. You'll see why too. But so my sister, mind you, Goofy's little sister is Tipton because there's a lot of people involved. Not too many, but like I get it. So my sister's like, Tipton's big sister texted me or DM me talking about woody ah. Big sister. Send her my way because what are you doing at your big age texting my little sister? Mind you, I didn't know who the girl was. So she's like showing me the messages basically, and I'm like, this is Goofy. Like, I already knew her. Like, I've been going to school with her. I ain't no problem with the girl, but now I do though. We can have a problem. Like, it's very much that simple. It's that simple. It don't take too much. You just crossed the wrong line. We're here now. So she's like, this is what she texted me. Basically, like, Goofy's texting her. I'm gonna see if my sister still has the messages. I may or may not put them in here if she, like, I might not even ask her for them because I don't want to get her riled back up. She one of those. But, we'll see. Anyway, she was like, I don't remember exactly what it said. Mind you, this was years ago. For reference, I'm a sophomore in college. This was my 11th grade year, so this was years ago. But, oh my God, I'm old. Anyway, so she was like, yeah, basically, Goofy texted me. Okay, y'all, so I got the messages. I'm editing right now. If you watch the vlog that I post after this, you'll you know, but girl, you already know. But so I put up the messages, y'all. I got the fucking messages. And when you watch this video, you'll see like I was going through it like, damn, do I got the messages or I got the messages? Because I had lost them at one point. But y'all fucking found them. And I got the receipts for y'all. Hold on, let me put them right here. Pause to read because it's a lot. Hold on. I'm gonna give it a minute because I don't know how many screenshots I'm gonna put up here. I'm just letting it ride out. But y'all get the gist though, because bitch don't ever fucking play with me. Because first of all, Goofy, yeah, because like don't text my little sister, bitch. Like it was never one of those. So in the video, y'all about to see in the next clip, y'all about to see I came at her like I was like, oh, don't talk to my sister respectfully, try not to start no shit, trying not to start no shit, trying to de-escalate the situation. Nah, fuck all that. That's not how I approach the situation. I told that bitch leave my motherfucking sister alone, as I should, because yeah. Don't play with that one. And then like at the end we kind of came to a consensus, a respectable agreement, but that was after I had gotten that ass real good, because yeah. But I'm done. She was like, she was saying like, B, you need to leave my sister alone, woo, like calling her out her name, basically saying like, we'll beat your A, we'll jump you I, XYZ. Not that one. Not that one. Not this one. Maybe somebody else. But not this one, though. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
So I texted her because basically, like, what Goofy was saying was that her sister had basically told her that my little sister, Goofy had basically said that Tipton told her that my little sister was like bullying her, basically made it seem like she was getting bullied. So she came at her basically like that or whatever. So I took myself to text Goofy, and if I had messages for myself, I would definitely put them in here. But I was like, I don't even know. I was like, I was basically like, hey, like, I get it that you're a big sister or whatnot, but you don't talk to her. Like, you come talk to me. You come bring the heat my way. But, like, I get that your sister told you she was getting bullied. She's not getting bullied. XYZ. Mind you, like, I'm trying to, like, calm the situation down because, like, I already know my sister know how to handle her own, and it ain't nothing for her to, you know, boo boo boo. That's like not even a question. But I'm trying to, like, calm the situation down, mind you. So, like, I'm not hyped yet, basically. I'm trying to, like, de-escalate it so, like, it don't have to go here and there, and everywhere because it's already a mess. So, boom. I text her that, and she's like, yeah, like you right, basically, like I feel you coming from, like, woo, woo, woo. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad that's how we handled that. So I'm telling my sister, like, yeah, I talked to her. She shouldn't be bothering you no more. Woo, woo, woo. Mind you, whatever issue she got with Tipton, that's their business. I'm gonna encourage my sister not to, like, you know, get involved with that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it's like, if the girl gonna keep bothering you and gonna play pussy to her sister and talk about how she getting bullied and whatnot, do your big one. Like, that's not my business. It is, but, like, you know, you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that happened. So basically, my sister ended up fighting one of the girls out the friend group, not Tipton, one of the other girls out their friend group, because the girl, like, snuck her at school. Like, when she was walking down the hallway, she pulled her by her hair, her book bag or something like that. And then they ended up fighting, tussling, whatever. Boom. And then, yeah, that was that. So, how it even got to the point of me wanting to up Goofy. So, in my city, we have this really big football game called Reigns and Reball. I went to Reball. They're like two rival schools that are like a couple blocks apart from each other. Predominantly black. The whole city come out. We have a parade. Everything, like, we go crazy, go stupid, basically, right? So, that was coming up, and I'm a cheerleader, so I was cheering for my team, basically, right? So, mind you, prior to this, my sister still had beef with the girls or whatever. They still had beef with each other. It was never, like, smoothed over, mind you. But it just wasn't as, like, hot as it was when it first hit. It wasn't as hot as it was when it first came out. So, my sister tells me, she's like, yeah, and Tipton gonna be there. Tipton and her sister gonna be there. Woo, So, I'm just, like, basically telling my sister, like, okay, well, don't say nothing to her. She don't say nothing to you. Whatever, woo. If it gotta be like that, it gotta be like that. But, like, I don't need you being the aggressor. Basically is what I'm trying to say. And I'm like, and her sister still, like, I'm like, and Goofy still on BS. Like, she's still on BS. And my sister's like, yes, they was on live talking. So now I'm like, I'm already feeling the temperature. Like, I'm already seeing what type of bitch you are. So I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm glad you put me on game before we went to this game. Because, you know, football games, high school football games, everybody want to tussle. That's kind of just like what they do. So we go to the game or whatever, and my sister tell me that they're gonna be there, and I'm like, of course they are. Like, it's Reigns and Reball. Why would it? Everybody's gonna be there. Everybody and their baby gonna be out there. So we get there, and as a cheerleader, we walk in like a straight line with our book bags on, and we walk, like, past the concession stand, past the gate before we go on the track, right? So I'm walking with my book bag on, past the concession stand, and, like, the side of the concession stand. If you went to the bar, you went to the games, you know what I'm talking about. So, like, I walk past the concession stand going this way towards the bleachers. And it's, like, the gate right here, right? That's, like, fenced off around the track. So I'm walking with my book bag on. And as I look to my right, there's Goofy. I'm already not feeling this bitch because my sister told me that you still talking and I'm just like, I don't respect it. So at this point, it's like, I don't have to lay hands on you because all you doing is a lot of this, and that's not really like, talk all you want. That's your mouth. I don't care. But it's like, talk to me though. Like, bitch, don't talk to my sister. Talk to me. Like any issue you have at this point is your issue is with me now. So I'm just like not respecting, like no respect for this whole like F her. So I'm walking and I look and I see her. She's standing by a nigga, some dude. And I just looked at her and she looked at me and she was like frowning up. Like, you don't, like, you, come on. Like, come on. It's cute when it's little, but like, don't play with me though. Like, it's cute when it's small, but don't play with me though. Like, I don't like. And I don't know if it was because I never got down like that. She just never thought like I could get down like that. But just because I don't mean I can't. Like, you know what I mean? But we'll get there. So I look and she's like, and so I was like, cause like, don't make me come up out this book bag, because like, I'll tell you off my uniform. Like, don't play with me. But I'm just like, and she turned back around. She was like, and just turned back around. I'm like, okay, but she don't smoke. And so when I was walking, I was like, yeah, okay, all right. Because like, all right, like, you did all that for no reason. Mind you, this was unprovoked. I'm just walking. I'm looking and I spot her and she's like already sizing me. Like, do you want a problem with me? You must want a problem with me. So boom, fast forward, game goes on. Woo, team wins, team lose, XYZ. So at this game, there's like a tailgate. And they have a tailgate at like whatever school that the game was hosted at. So they was having a tailgate at my school. So, I don't know if they was having it at my school or not, actually. I don't know. They be tailgating though. So, after the game, I got my sister. I'm like, where are you at? Where are you at? Like, I'm texting her, calling her, because I'm like, this whole already talked about, like, jumping. Well, she was texting you before, and her jazz sister here. So it's like, I need to be with you in case anything goes down, because if I see a crowd form around, I would hate to have to jump over somebody just to get to you. Like, just come be with this. Let us be together already, basically, because it's already a lot of commotion because there's hella people out here. So I'm like, where are you at? Where are you at? She's like, oh, I'm about to concession thing. I'm like, did Tiffany say anything to you? Did Tiffany say anything to you? She was like, no, I saw her too. I just looked at her. I just stared at her because she was staring at me like she wasn't trying to do nothing. No, I was like, oh, okay, that's what I thought, because I saw a Goofy and she wasn't trying to do nothing either. But it's like they just not about it, so it's cool. But I'm about to come over there where you at. So I went over there where she was at. We talking to our mama. Our mama like, I'm driving around the block basically because the way they got traffic blocked off or whatnot. The way they directed traffic. So y'all come over to the middle school. Y'all walk to the middle school and I'm gonna pick y'all up from over there. So we like, all right, cool. So we walk into the we had walked to the middle school, and then my mom was like, no, y'all walk over here. So then we walked back that way. While we're walking back to like past the high school where the game was just at, mind you, it's hella people out, music, people on the streets just chilling, whatnot. We see Goofy, Tipton, and some old ass lady, no disrespect to the old folk, some old ass lady walking across the street, right? They walking like, so if we're on this sidewalk right here going this way, they're on this sidewalk going this way. So we're like that. So mind you, it's like a whole street in the middle of us, two-way. So we're walking and then we look, and my sister was like, there they go right there. So I looked up and I'm just like, mind you, like now I got a mug on my face because you already put a bad taste in my mouth, bitch. Like, don't play with me. So now I'm looking at her and I'm just like, and she was like, across the street, cause like now you want to get the extra with the neck. You don't want to fight me for real. Stop your shit. Like, stop. So, I was like, so my sister, my sister was like, what's up? Like, she stopped in her tracks, like, across the street. She's like, what's up? What you trying to do? Mind you, they're still walking. Mind you, they're walking with some old lady. So I'm like, I don't give a. Basically, it was like, now my sister teed up. Now I'm just like, this hoe did try me earlier, and like it is the perfect time to fight. It is after the game. Like, I'm just like, I'm already teed up, basically is what I'm trying to say. Cause like, you already put a bad taste in my mouth. My sister over here hype. You tried to talk to her, and we should have been talking to me. Like, if she would have been directing her energy towards me the whole time, I would have been unbothered as fuck. Because like, if you want to fight, you want to fight. If you don't, you clearly would be doing what you're doing now. You don't want to fight. So it's like the fact that she was talking to my little sister is like pissing me off slowly but surely. So or talking about her on live and like weird shit. Like, grow the fuck up. But so my sister's like basically talking. Mind you, world is me, my little sister, and my her friend that's in the same grade as her. So we're all walking, and then her friend's like, because like both of them is just like just fiery. So I'm like, they're not trying to fight y'all. They're not trying to fight. Like, they're not doing nothing. And then that's when Goofy was like, shut up or something like that, like yelling across the street. And I'm like, but you keep walking. Like, what's good? Like what's good? You want me to come over there? You want to come over here? Like we're just like basically talking like that. But they still walk with this old bitch, not saying shit, not on shit. So it's like, all right, bet. Now, one could argue that we wasn't on shit either because we didn't walk across the street. But they was genuinely like, if y'all was there with the vibes, like y'all would just be like, ain't even no point to walk across the street on them hoes. Like, bitch, like you jumping the bitch and she like get the flinching real hard. Like, it's one of those, like, you not trying to fight. So, boom. That happened. Cool. So, that comes and goes or whatever, whatnot. Mind you, at this point, because I'm in 11th grade, I got my AA when I was in high school. So I was already like, I wasn't taking no classes at the high school. I was taking my classes at the college. So my sister comes to me one day and she's like, I saw Goofy today, and she was just trying to tee up. Like, I had saw her and walked past her and she didn't say shit. Like, I just looked at her like mean mug the bitch and she just didn't even look at me. And then she was like, I saw her again walking on A Wing, and she was with her friends, or like she was with some dude that she like kick it with. She was like, she was with some dude, and then she want to start teeing up. I was like, yeah, she one of them clearly. Like, she can't tee up unless she got a crowd. Unless she around somebody, she not trying to get bucked for real. So it's like, don't even pay her no attention. Like, fuck her basically. But at this point, it's like, bitch, now you trying my sister when I'm not, because you know I'm not on campus, bitch, because you know I'm smarter than you. You know I'm out here getting this degree. You know I'm out here grinding and working. You want to try my little sister, but bitch, you was not trying to lay hands on me though. But you want to fight my little sister. For reference, this bitch is like 5'9", 5'8". I'm 5'2". My sister is 5'4" or 5. My sister's 5'5". So at this time she was probably like 5'4". This bitch been big. So it's like she big as fuck. Mind you, she's like slim, skinny, like the frame is like small, but like she's like a taller bitch. So like the whole situation just irked my fucking nerves because bitch, I don't give a fuck who like we could run it, I don't care. But okay, so fast forward. So my sister ends up fighting Tipton. How did she end up fighting Tipton, you say? So they were like, Tipton worked at the grocery store that was around the corner from our house, our old house actually, because we had moved. So my sister, being in that area, went to the store, whatever, found out that the girl worked there, whatever. She went through her line. So my sister had her groceries and she went through the girl line. She didn't have that much stuff, but she went through her line. And then, mind you, Tipton and my sister had like their friend group beef. So like they already been on 10 with each other, already had that kind of, rapport. They wasn't fucking with each other. So my sister goes through her line at work, and this is another thing. Like, when my sister tells me stories, she's one of the people that's like, she gonna tell it all. Like, whether she was fucked up, whether she shoot first, like she's gonna tell it all. Like, that's just how all of us are. Like, we just tell it like it is what it is. If I fucked up, I fucked up. I don't really give a fuck. But this is exactly what happened. A to Z, across the board. This was all the wrong I did. This was all the wrong they did. This is why I felt provoked. This is why I hit them first. This is why they hit me first. Like, it's gonna go down like that. So like, never once like did I ever even suspect that my sister was like bullshit when she said this, because she gonna keep it a buck. She gonna keep it a bean like every time. And like, even when like she got in a fight with that girl that I told y'all had snuck her, that was part of their friend group, the surveillance said everything that my sister said, like literally played it back to the T. Like she don't got a reason to lie, basically. So basically, she had got her stuff. She went through the girl line. Mind you, I wasn't there. I was at home at this point. I was at home. And so she went through the girl line, and at this point, like, I had already been like, this was like, mind you, when I said fast forward, now we're in like my first year of college, and my sister's So what grade was she in? My sister's 11th grade year. Is her 11th grade year? Oh, yeah, her 11th grade year. So, she goes through the girls' line with her stuff. The girl is like, my sister just looking at her like blank face, like, according to her, she's like, she just looking at her like not mugging her. Mind you, we got masks on, Corona era, like, you can't even see like if I'm like this, but like you could just see, like, you don't even know. But so my sister's like, she just looking at her with a blank face, like, cause bitch, I don't like you, but I'm going through your line just to be petty. My sister was like, I went through a line to be petty. Because like you work here, so now you have to take me out. You have to service me, and you don't like me. So like I'm gonna just, you know, add fuel to the fire. Why not? So she went through the girls' line, and the girl like grabbed her stuff and put it on the aisle that was like behind her, beside her, whichever one. But like nobody was checking nobody out right there. So she was like, I'm not doing this with you today. Ooh, I don't want to say my sister's name. I'm not doing this today with you, girl. And she put her stuff on the thing. So my sister was like, I don't know what she said, but she was like something like, and you could see me outside, like something really loud, because like that was like the straw that broke the camel back, because bitch don't touch my stuff. So the girl was like, she was like, okay. So basically she started walking towards, like, you know, the automatic doors. She started walking towards the doors, and my sister is walking behind her like, okay, I guess we're about to fight. Mind you, my sister that fought her was my other sister, my even younger sister. So my younger sister was in the car though, like waiting in the car, and my sister's like walking to the doors with the girl to go outside, because like I said we could go outside. You want to go outside? Like, let's run it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I been wanted your head. So they heading outside. And then the girl like turns around, like before they even get outside, she turns around and like swings my sister. So now they fighting. My sister tearing up. Woo. The people come over there, the manager come over there to break it up. The girl thinks she's hitting my sister, but she's actually hitting her manager. The girl gets fired. They send a something, like they get the police involved, call the police. My sister and my other sister are already gone. They make a police report. Basically, now my sister she had to do something, some anger management, something like that, I don't know. But like they called the police, and that was that. So after that happened, I think I got a message from this. When that happened, I told y'all I was at home, so I didn't know none of this was going on. So Goofy, the bitch, texts me, and she's like, what are you doing? Like, WID. And I'm like, this bitch wanna be my friend now? Like, that's weird, like out the blue. Mind you, I don't know shit about shit. So I'm just like, now she's trying to be friends, ask me what I'm doing. This whole wanna hang out. She texts me and she's like, what you doing? And I was like, I said something. And that's when she was like, come outside, I wanna fight. Something like that. Like, something like that, y'all. I can't even. Yes, I can. Look at the messages. Ah! 1 second. Y'all, I had messages from here, and I had messages from the other one, but I'm probably just gonna make another clip about that. But okay, so she was like, ho, where you at? Mind you, I'm putting the messages up here so y'all gonna read it. She was like, ho, where you at? I said, wrong person. She said, right person, ho, get here now, bitch, before I pull up. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get where? Like, this bitch is delusional. I was like, yeah, you tripping. Mind you, like, I'm dead serious. Like, this bitch is on crack. Like, crack rock. Because, like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm in my bed. You're insane. Like, she's crazy. So, she was like, ho, get here now. So, I had posted my story, and I was like, don't DM me if you're suffering from mental retardation, delusion, or on crack. Thank you kindly. And so, she was like, ho, all 100 of your mama kids slow. Come fight me, scary ass bitch. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why I didn't screenshot the whole part of that mini combo when she was like, ho, where you at? I don't know why I didn't screenshot the whole thing, but I don't even have the screenshots in my phone. And I just went to go look, and like her page is gone. Like, it's not even in my DMs no more. I think because like the way, okay, so y'all, I ended up losing the messages in this video. Like, I think I'm gonna leave that part in there so you guys can see. But I ended up losing the messages because basically, like, she blocked me. So our messages are gone. That's like how Instagram works, right? So I ended up looking on my old phone. I went to Instagram on my old phone just to see, like, in hopes that it will still be up there, maybe like before Instagram got a chance to reboot or something. And that's how I ended up even getting the messages back. So now when I just went back to see, they're gone. Like, they're going again. Her, like, things not even in my DMs no more. So I can't even show y'all, but I don't got no reason to make this up. Why would I call my mama's kid slow? Like, why would I do that? I don't know. Anyway, her tagline for me calling me ugly was saying I look like Sid, like no off ice age, I guess. That's the only Sid I know. Or the science kid, I don't know. But that was her tagline. So y'all are gonna hear that quite a bit. I don't think I look like Sid. I don't know. I think I'm the baddest bitch in the land though. So, you know, I could just be a little delusional. But I'm gonna put a little eensy beatsy piece of a picture in here on this part too, because I got a picture of her eye bleeding. So like, just because like I don't think she's ugly, but like she's not fucking with me. But apparently I'm Sid. I don't know. Anyway, back to the video. My mama got 8 kids, y'all. So she's like, you know, dragging it because, like, you know, that's a lot of kids. But she calling my mama kids slow. But like, y'all are gonna see who's the slow one, because like it's quite evident that it's not my mama's kids. But you know, she's just talking. So I just like the message, because I'm like, bitch, like, you're crazy. And then she was like, your little brother literally retarded, ugly Sid looking bitch. Calling me Sid, calling my little brother retarded. My little brother has a visual impairment. He can still see. His eyes just look like gray and blue. Not retarded at all. Probably smarter than this bitch, if you ask me. But I just put a laughing emoji because, like, bitch, you're crazy. Like, you're funny as fuck. So I'm just like, I'm not entertaining this because, like, she's clearly like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, mind y'all, like, at this point, I'm just like, this bitch is weird as fuck. Like, maybe she just woke up and, like, chose violence towards me. Maybe she just thought about that last interaction. I don't know. Maybe this bitch had a dream about me. I don't know. So I'm just like, no, it's just cause I'm like, bitch, you're weird. Mind you, like, I'm home chilling. I'm home from I'm home chilling with the fam. I'm taking a break from school right now. I'm at the crib. Like, bitch, I could give a fuck less about what you're talking about. Mind you, like, this whole not trying to fight for her. Like, this is as good as it gets. Her texting me on Instagram. So I'm just like, not bothered. So she was like, so I put a laughing emoji. So boom, my sister, my mama come and she's like, your sister's gonna fight. I'm like, who she fought? I was like, she fought. And my mama was like, ooh, I said the bitch name. I was like, she fought Goofy. My mama was like, no, she fought her sister because the sister working the store. My sister and them gets home. We talk about it, whatnot. My mom and Goofy and mama end up getting on the phone. Goofy and mama talking about she was at work, she got a call, XYZ. That mama's slow as a bitch. Hear me out. Slow as a bitch. I could not stress this enough. The mama is slow. A box of rocks got a higher IQ than this bitch. Because like, her kids are literally telling her like, they've been bullying me. They've been bullying me. And then I was on the phone like,
My kids are saying that you've been bullying them, that your kids have been bullying them for years. They've been doing this for years.
My job, because we fast forwarded, this has been happening since I was in 11th grade. I'm in, you know, college now.
This has been going on for years. Your kids have been bothering my kids.
My y'all will literally see, or y'all have already seen that like my sister was never the aggressor, basically, right? So yeah. So I'm just like, this bitch slow as fuck. So I'm on the phone, but like now I'm getting hyped because I'm like, tell them hold the pull up. Mind you, like we live on a whole different place now, like a whole different place, like not even around the corner from where we used to stay. And they stay like by where we used to stay, so we could have really ran it if we was like there, but like we wasn't because we didn't live there anymore. And mind you, my sister just got done with your sister ass. You want to fight again? I ain't never seen a bitch want to get her ass beat twice in one day, but like, you know, I'm just not that girl. I don't get it. The girls that get out. So she's like, my mama on the phone with him, and my mama getting loud on the phone with her mama because she's like, no, my daughter's, your daughter's, da 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 da. So they going back and forth. I'm like, man, tell them all to pull up. Like, get them the address. Like, they could really come out here and see about it. They come see about it because the hoes were doing the fight. Like, I'm getting hyped. Like, y'all, like, you know, you hype as fuck when you start cussing on the phone with your mama. Not even on the phone with your mama. When you start cussing around your mama because, like, at this point, all bets are off. I'm ready to whoop anybody's ass. Like, you know it's bad. It was bad. I was pissed. So, cause I could, and not only that, cause like not even just the slow ass mama on the phone talking, because like, but it was like the daughters and Goofy and Tipton in the background, like,
Yeah, they were
like in the background crying. Bitch, you gonna cry? Bitch, you gonna cry, Wolf? Ugh. Appalled. And like, y'all, I kid you not, like, if I had a videotape of my life at that moment, I could just show y'all, broadcast it like in real time, y'all would literally just see like how we didn't start shit with nobody. Like we literally just be minding our fucking business. And then like I got brought into it because like big sister and me, I don't give a fuck if my sister was in the wrong or not. I was gonna come anyway. That's just me. But my sister got brought into it for bullshit. But like, anyway. So the mom was on the phone like,
and your other daughter was there too, Miss Messy Kai.
Boy, ain't no fucking way. Boy.
Not your mama calling
Boy,
you
ain't
messy.
no way, boy.
Bitch, your daughter pussy messy. You really need to mind your old ass business. That's what the fuck you need to do before my mama come beat your ass. Because if we're gonna get there, let me calm down. Let me calm down. But it's just like, don't call me messy. Mind you, I was in my bed the whole time, didn't know shit about shit. So when her mom was like, your other daughter was there too, that woo woo, they were talking about my younger sister because after my sister had got done fighting the girl, she went back to the truck and she told my sister like, go get my AirPods. I think I dropped my AirPods. Go get them real quick for me because if I go back in there, they're gonna try to take me in the bag basically. So my sister went in there, got them, and then basically I guess that's how they saw that it was another sister there. I don't know. So I texted her and I was like,
not the whole family delusional, mama and all. Y'all crying bully. Bitch, y'all are pathetic. Your sister started that shit and you trying to threaten to pull up to my house when she get beat up. Y'all sad as fuck. Y'all all goofy, bitch. Tell JSO that, pussy.
Because like they trying to tell the police officer, tell them, bitch. Tell them. Like, tell them. So they ended up telling them for real. But like, fuck y'all, I don't care. I'll do that shit again. I mean, I didn't do anything, but like, next time I'll make sure I'm there. So she had called me. She had called me at 10:56. Y'all gonna see. She had called me at 10:56 on Instagram, and then like it ended at 10:57 because she got on the phone. I was like, bitch, like I wasn't even trying to let her get a word in because the girl, fuck you, like fuck you for real, ma'am. Like miss, fuck you, like bitch, you gonna have to hear what the motherfuckers got to say because you want to call my motherfucking phone, and bitch, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Like what the shit talk about? Come fight me or shut up. Seems fair enough. So I'm just like, your sister just got dead in, but you want to get dead in. It's like, I'm just like, you're stupid. Like this is stupidity. If my sister could beat your sister ass, a simple math equation, A plus B. If A equals B and B equals C, that means A equals C, right? I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm just asking. So if my sister could beat your sister ass, I can beat your ass. Like, it's only science. Like, if we came from the same house, y'all came from the same house, same mama, probably not the same dad, because y'all don't look that much alike. But, like, y'all got the same parents. We got the same parents. You not see me. My sister already got your sister one. You trying to get one next. Like, if I fight anything like my sister, bitch, you should run. If I fight anything like my sister, you should not be contacting me right now because I'm sparing you at this point. I'm so mature. And if I get my fighting and I'm in the house with my mama and your mama on the phone, my mama can whoop your mama ass. In my head, that's just how it goes. Now, mind you, I've never seen this bitch fight a day in my life. But I didn't have to. Nobody could convince me this bitch could my ass. Nobody. But let's get into it. So, oh shit. We have to fight it again. Oh my god, dog. It's crazy. I'm getting too hype. That's one way to calm me down. Don't do this to me. Y'all. I really lost the fucking message. I should just screenshot it. I only have a few because I screenshot it. Did I? It's just really cool. Anyway. Back to it. Where did I leave off at? Oh, okay, yeah. So basically, you know, her mom stupid as fuck. Her stupid. The whole bam just dumb. tip-ins for sure. So yeah, after that was pretty much it. They got the police involved, like I said, but that was pretty much it. And yeah, so fast forward to the reason we even got to fighting in the first place. And this will be the last story I tell y'all before the actual fight, because that'll be the next video, because like I said, it's too long. This video has been long as fuck already. But so, mind y'all, I'm in college. This was last semester, November to be exact. This was November 2021. And I'm in college. I'm away at college. I'm not in my hometown with my sister, with my mother, with my family. I am on my own. So you can imagine my surprise, my anger, when I get a call from my mother and she's like,
your sister just got in a fight. Your sister just got in a fight.
And I'm like, with who? Like, I'm thinking she just fought somebody random at the school. Imagine my surprise when my mom responds with,
she just fought that girl that she been had beef with. That girl she been had before. I'm like, Goofy sister, what's Goofy here? What's Goofy here? Did she fight Goofy too? Did she fight Goofy too?
I'm hype as fuck. I'm pissed. My mama like,
hold on, she called me right now. Hold on. She called me right now. Hold on.
she gets back on the phone with me. Hello?
Damn, them girls jumped out. I got the video. Woo. Who jumped who? Who jumped who?
I couldn't have just heard you correctly. Who jumped who? Did you say that you jumped my sister? Mind y'all. So what actually happened? My sister was at school, or she was at school to pick up my other sister that I told y'all about. The one that was there with her at the store. Cause at this point, like, she's in 9th grade now, so she goes to the same school. So she went to go pick her up or whatever. As they're leaving, my sister's friend was into it still with the other friend group with Tipton and them. And so she gets her or whatever, she's in the car. The friend ended up getting out the car and fighting somebody. And as my sister gets out the car to go get her friend back in the car, because they're blocking literally the entrance of the school, to go like, girl, get back in the car now, leave her alone, break it up. Tipton and her big ass sister, mind you, Tipton is big too. Tipton is like big this way. Goofy's big this way. Tipton's big this way. So you do the math. But me and my sister, yeah, you get it. So she goes and tries to break it up, and as she gets out the car to go break it up, like she's in the driver's seat, she gets out to break it up. Tipton and Goofy run up from across the street, because what the fuck are y'all doing here? Like, I don't know. That was weird. I guess they just happened to were there because they knew that Tipton's friend wanted to fight her or whatever, so they was just waiting around. But they come from across the street, and both of them come to my sister. My other sister's in the car, so she gets out the car now, and she's like, you know, getting with them too. My cousin's also in the car. My cousin that's my age. Well, she just turned. Yeah, but she's my age. So my cousin that's my age gets out the car because she was with them. I guess she was on my sister, riding my sister to go pick my other sister up. She gets out the car, and now like they all like on a woo. So like my cousin, like in the video you can't see, like, because the way the video is, it's like from this side of the car, like the passenger side, but my sister was on the driver's side by this point. So like when she had went over to the passenger side to go break it up, the girls started running over, so like she started like going back to the driver's side, like, you know, like that. So then once she's over the driver's side, you can't see because the cameraman's not over there. But all you could see is my cousin coming at Goofy, and Goofy like getting backed up by my cousin, basically. Like, you can see, mind you, my cousin is like 4'11", 5 foot, little thing. She like right here to me, and I'm 5'2", so do the math. Mind you, Goofy Too big to be getting backed up, if you ask me. I don't know. But so my cousin backing her ass up. Before that even happened, my sister was already over there with the Tipton, like getting with her ass, because like, who are you jumping? Stupid. Like, this is a car full of bitches right here. You have to jump. Are you dumb? Like, you're stupid. Mind you, if my sister could beat your ass, my cousin could beat your ass. Like, why is the math not math? Like, I get that in some families, like, it's not a fighter kind of thing. Like, oh, you always have one friend that don't fight. Just leave the family alone. Stop keeping it in the family, basically. So my mama tell me I'm pissed. I'm like, my sister. Y'all, I'm pissed. I'm living. I'm going crazy from the comforts of my own home, out of the city. Can't do shit. Yeah. Stupid. So they come and get me. After I see the video, I feel a lot better, because I'm like, the way it sounded like they jumped her, like they just jumped her and stomped her, because it's two of them hoes, and I just don't like that. But like, when I saw the video, I felt a lot better, because like they was getting tussled with, and I just felt a lot better about the situation. Mind you, it was a lot of traffic. It's cars coming in, cars coming out, they're blocking like the entrance. Like, it was a mess. I'm not even gonna put that video in here because I might be able to tell, but yeah, maybe I'll put like a screenshot of like the environment, so I can kind of like get a taste of what it looked like. Yeah. Anyway, so that was that. So they come and get me that weekend, and I go back home. Mind y'all, they already like jump my sister, whatever. So at this point, it was no retaliation going on, because like they had already got done up when they was trying to jump my sister. So it was kind of like, that was just that. So when I get home, I'm like, I'm not even thinking like, oh, I'm gonna go beat them hoes up, because basically like they got dealt with already. I'm kind of like thinking of it like that, so I don't get involved in no BS. Mind you, my mama's like, no, y'all don't need to. My mama's not like the one that's gonna be like, yeah, go fight them hoes. She's not that mama. She's like that mama. She's not that hood rat ass mama. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna let it low. But if she says anything else, that's gonna be it. So imagine my surprise when, the jumping thing happened on Wednesday. Imagine, was it Wednesday? I think it was a Wednesday, because I had came there on like Friday. My surprise when, was it Friday? No, because the kids had school today. We were supposed to go fight them. Did I come home? I don't know, y'all, but it had been like a couple days between the jumping thing and the next part I'm about to tell y'all. So my sister's like, Goofy just texted me.
Wonderful.
We gotta write what we want her, because why would you do that? Have you not noticed that you've been getting spared by the good Lord? And you want to take my sister again? Mind you, that's how you know you got beat the fuck down, because I've never seen a bitch that want to fight keep wanting to fight again. I already beat you the fuck up. I don't have to keep fighting you to prove a point. I already know I could beat you up. At this point, it's not even fun for me anymore. It's kind of just like you're pathetic. At this point, it's like sad. I feel bad for you, bitch, at this point. So it's like, for you to text my sister again, it's kind of getting like texting her like, oh, I want to fight, woo woo woo, or like basically like, oh, going on nothing, that woo woo woo. Y'all, I wish I had the fucking messages, because I texted that hoe after she jumped my sister. I texted her, and basically she was like, I texted her, when my sister had told me she got a text from her, I texted her, and she was like, girl, shut the F up. You not even in the city. You can't do shit. Basically, like, you're not in the city, so you're not going to do anything. Basically telling me that because you're not here, we're going to keep fucking with your sister. Because you're not here, you can't do anything about it. You did a number on that one. You did your big one with that. Because, y'all, I kid you not, that next day we went and we beat their ass. And we'll get into that in the next video. So I'm going to see y'all then. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll imagine that this is going to be like a get ready with me. But as y'all can see, I was so into the story, I couldn't do nothing but tell it. But, yeah, so I'll definitely be giving y'all the next part the next week. And go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe for me. If you're loyal, you can come back again like you always do. You know I always do. You know I love you. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Join us. The whole 9. It's free to support me, baby. It's free. I will support you. And in no way do I condone fighting. In no way do I condone fighting. And no way do I condone violence. Unless necessary. You see what I'm saying? Like, unless it's necessary, I don't really condone that shit. But when you hear the story, you want to hear how like it happened years of the same shit. Like it just had to happen. And I'm not even a fighter. I'm not even going to get out there and I'm not even that girl to get out there and get down in the ground. Because like I just feel like, why would I want to do that? And risk you busting my lip. Look at me. I don't want to fight. Like I don't have a reason to. But they got it. They had to get it. They had to get it. So if you're watching this, I'm just letting you know, I don't condone it. But don't let nobody play with you. Yeah. But I'm still in the next video when we actually get down and dirty into the story. And yeah, get into these bloopers.